Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Star vs. the Forces of Evil review. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Demoncism and Sophomore Slump. The episode that killed the show. Oh my god. I can't believe they actually did it. The show's dead to me now. But that's the way it goes. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss it. It was good while it lasted. And in its next life, maybe it'll do something great. But it's dead to me. One of these episodes I'm fine with, right? The other one... Fucking Christ. Oh my god. Let's start off with Demoncism. Or Demon-sized, or however the freak it's pronounced. So it starts off, Star's just kind of hanging out, eating chips, waiting for Tom to call her because she's lonely, right? And she wants to go get a corn shake with him because everything in Muni is corn-based. And Ponyhead shows up and is like, she's all panicking because she either heard from Tom or somewhere's on the grapevine. I'm picturing the scene from Ant-Man. That Tom is getting a demoncism, which is basically an exorcism, but where it removes your demons. It reminds me of the spa treatment from the Toxic Morty one. I forget the name of the episode. So they have to find out where the demoncism is, and they go meet up with one of Ponyhead's exes, and we get to see the effects of the demoncism, because this guy is basically a walking, talking puppet, right? But through him, eventually, after some, I wouldn't really say funny jokes, they eventually find out the demoncism is being held at some, camp. And this camp is full of these, cult worshippers that, want to cleanse the world and make a pure world without, anger and fear. Again, it reminds me a lot of the Rick and Morty thing. And Star meets up with Tom and is like, oh, this is a terrible mistake. You shouldn't do this. And the only thought that's going through my head is, wait, he's a demon, right? Because he's a demon person? Wouldn't this, kill him? Because he is mostly demon? But he tells Star to screw off, that he wants to do this. He wants to be a better person. Star keeps telling him it's a bad idea. But he goes through with it anyways. And they, it looks like I was expecting, they're talking about this pure world and, son of the queen or son of the demons or whatever. So I was honestly expecting them to, be evil and for them to be, sacrificing him to, make the world a better place. Because, they put this stuff in him and he starts, freaking out and everything lights on fire because it's too much for him to handle and they couldn't sacrifice him. But no, they actually aren't evil, as it turns out. Star eventually goes in to save him and hugs him and is like, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, that's cute, I guess. Right? Because it's setting them up as a couple. And yeah, he can't really be demon-sized because he has far too many demons to be demon-sized. But him and Star end up kind of hooking up, right? They each get a pinwheel. It's cute. And yeah, I have no problem with this. This doesn't interfere with my ship, not that my ship is dead anyways. And yeah, it's an okay episode. Some of the jokes go on too long, and they keep, I keep expecting twists that don't happen. So yeah. But that's not the episode I have a problem with. Sophomore Slump is the episode that killed Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Now, this is a very subjective opinion. Don't get me wrong. I know this is subjective as hell because this is an antithesis of my ship. And my ship means a lot to me because I'm one of those fucking idiots. So, I don't just expect you to disagree, I want you to disagree with me. Because on one hand, I want to know that people still have hope for this show. And that with the death of this, I'm not, losing my mind. And we'll get into that in the next episode as well. But it starts off, Marco's kind of addicted to his cape. And his mother's like, oh, when I was a kid, I went to Paris, right? And I got obsessed with saying croissant, right? Or the proper way, or whatever the hell. And how he's kind of being a killjoy So he goes and hangs out with all his friends, which, oh my fucking god, they brought Ferguson back, and the other one. Alfonso, I think. This show kind of realized that these characters suck. And that Jackie and Jana are the only good, like, supporting cast, for at least for the humans. Well, and the parents. The Mumins, on the other hand, have there's a bunch of them. But, Marco's two friends are annoying as hell. And in the second season, they even made jokes about how they weren't showing up because they are annoying as hell. So I was like, no, don't bring them back. And they really don't. They're only in it to make fun of how much of a pain in the ass Marco's being. But I was so broken heart. I was like, no, I don't want to start seeing them again. They're the worst. But eventually he goes to the sensei and he's like, oh, I'm not being an asshole, right? And the sensei's like, no. And then he gets his own cape and he's like, oh, I forget you actually have to earn things in this world. Which, as we learn, Marco's kind of full of it as well. Well, he already is. But he goes to Jackie, who tells him, like, oh, yeah, I know, you're kind of Marco's like, oh, everyone's jealous of me because of how awesome I am. And Jackie's like, no, you're kind of full of shit, dude. And he realizes that, yeah, he's become the croissant girl. So he decides to change, right? He goes, picks her up for a date, and I was like, I was so excited to see this, because besides for, maybe 2 other episodes, we haven't really seen them spending much time together, right? They haven't really, done anything together, and to see them go on a date, I was so excited. So they go down to the pier, and they play some carnival games, and he sucks, but she does great. They have the recurring gag of the $650. It's always great, and the date just goes so well. They steal a lobster, Viva la Lobster Revolution. It's so cute, and it's so well done. Their chemistry is so on point. I was expecting him to blow it, but no, he actually does a pretty solid job. It's so good. I'm rooting for them so hard, but nope. What's the use in feeling blue? They break up. He's still wearing the cape. He's still attached to the cape. So, and she's realizing that, oh, even though our chemistry is great and all that stuff, you want more. You want to go back to Muni. You want to be a knight. So, see you later. You know who your real best friend is. And yeah, he decides to, basically, you know how in the beginning of the first episode, Star is coming from Muni as a transfer student? Now they're reversing it. Marco's going away as a transfer student, which does make me sad, because now we're going to see less of Jana and Jackie, two great supporting cast characters. Even the Sensei and Starfan 13 I'm going to miss, assuming they don't show back up, which who knows, maybe they will. But it killed the show. It makes me, I don't hate it. I wouldn't even say I'm disappointed. I'm just sad. I don't want to see it go. And if you're going to break it off, at least have their chemistry fall apart. Don't show us why they're amazing together just to end it. It's so heartbreaking. And yeah, it killed the show. And again, that's very subjective. Please disagree with me. Please. But where it goes from here, well, we'll see. And I do want to say, I did actually, shortly after watching this episode, film a live action kind of reaction. I'm kind of dramatizing some things. And it's really fucking stupid, but if you guys want to see it, I'll upload it, okay? But just know that exists. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.